Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Rad from Radko Tarot. And in this whole video, we're going to look into Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and as well Virgo Rising. Weekly General Tarot reading May 17th up until May 23rd, 2021. And should you find yourself being interested in a personal reading with me, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below, and there you're going to see a link to my website where you can view and purchase either or both of these services. So with that being said aside, moving to the Virgo reading of the week, the first card that we do have for you guys, that is going to be the Nine of Wands, followed by the Death card. Moving next, we have Judgment, followed by the Lovers, and the last one, that is going to be the Star. So, wow. Right. The huge thing is approaching in this week, and in fact, I do suspect that you already know that from the previous week that you went through there. And it is just a matter of time throughout this week, May 17th to 23rd, to happen. In fact, at the very start of the week, you're going to start preparing yourself for it. And this event that it is bound to take place here, which should involve some kind of a unity, you know, some kind of a well, the event itself is going to make you being very, very harmonious in terms of your life. It will change your life entirely, at least according to these cards. It will be a humongous experience. And at the very start here with the Nine of Wands, that is these adjustments that you need to make in order to face the change, so to speak. And these changes, they are conscious changes, which means that you have total control over them. So everything is bound to happen according to your expectations, to your standards, at your turf, if I may say it that way. And the preparation of it, it will go very, very easy for you. That is because according to the card, at least, you do have all the necessary experience. And I do sense something else rather than the experience as well. It's some kind of a sense of safety, that no matter what happens, you do have something like a contingency plan, something like a safe haven out there. And it's very likely that that will take place into your romantic life as well, because the Nine of Wands, although it's a Wands card, it signifies the bond in between the sun and the moon, and that is the bond in between the male and the female. So it's highly likely to happen into your romantic field. And once those preparations happen, you let it move, and a lot of things are going to be in flux here. A lot of things are going to start moving around, and those of them that does not serve any purpose anymore, that pretty much lived their time and now they're dead, as the death card says, they are to be let go of, so they can be replaced with new stuff. This is just the very first steps into these changing events. This is where the that humongous event is about to take place. It's just on the verge to take place. And with the Death card, you just have to liberate yourself of what does not make any sense. Well, not like what does not make any sense for you, but what does not serve its purpose anymore. And the detachment, it could be rather painful for some of you. And just if I have to give you an example of what that could be, you know, say you do get your dream job, which is the change you have ever wanted to happen in your life, but it's a job in a different state. You have a boyfriend or a girlfriend in this in the state you are in at, and you have to pretty much part ways with, okay? Because otherwise you ain't gonna get the job, and that will be the change, the transformation. But other than that, the relationship already lived its time, and now it's just on a borrowed one. So one way or another is going to end. But that doesn't make it more easier than it doesn't make it easy as it should. The other thing how this could manifest as well is that you are way too attached to your family, but you get proposed in an engagement, and now you just have to let your family go. You're about to make another family, okay, or a family of your own. So the death card could manifest itself in many different ways. But the bottom line of the card itself, it is that you have to you have to be ready to let go of the aspects of your life that no longer work. They no longer work. I mean, they have reached their maximum state, their pinnacle, and now it's just they have no influence whatsoever. They're just dead. And right after this moment of liberation, of burning bridges with the past, of letting go of dead things and allowing new life to take place, that new life is about to take place with the judgment, which the judgment stands for that this new life is going to be exactly what you need at this moment. All of the pieces of your puzzle are going to fall where they belong, and you're going to feel a sense of unity, a sense of wholeness. It's like now everything makes sense. And judgment, you got to take it that way. It is like miraculously out of nowhere. It is just the things magically happen. And if by this point you are wobbling around few options available, which none of them actually served the entire purpose you wanted it to serve, and whichever option available you are about to take, it was an option of a huge compromise. With the judgment, the option available you hoped for, or kind of like it answers, it lives up to your standards, it answers your standards, it just appears, and it is the only sensible thing for you to take on. It is the only sensible thing for you to do. And the judgment, it is the new life, like I said. So, and the death card works through replacement, through a substitution. So that could be if you are about to change your romantic life, the judgment could be your new suitor, it could be your new relationship, it could be the marriage or the engagement, the birth of a child, pregnancy, you know, many things. Whatever makes sense for you, that is what the judgment stands for. And it's like a call from the universe that none can deny. But whenever this call happens, the Lover's card takes place. And the Lovers, pretty much, it's a very easy interpretation in this particular case for you, Virgo. It's whatever you did, whatever you let go of, whatever you have acquired as a reward of letting go of certain stuff, and as a reward of your immaculate preparations for these humongous events to take place, which took place here, okay? With the Lover's energy, you are going to be completely harmonious with it. You ain't going to regret a thing you did, a thing you decide in favor of, and in any step whatsoever that you took. And the other thing about the Lovers, it is that at this stage of the week, your problems from the past, for as much as you had them, they're just gonna start resolving themselves by themselves. Okay, they're just going to start resolving themselves on their own accord, and that will further boost your harmony. At this particular stage of the week, you can expect in your career to be bound to make very important decisions, which there is no way how you can mess the things around. It is just, you know, whichever decision you make, it will be right for you, and it is all about your personal preference. And in terms of romance with the Lover's card, that is a very good thing. I mean, you're going to find what true love is, and it's simply in your love life, two perfectly matching opposites are going to collide. So you have to prepare yourself, guys, because you are about to become one whole with somebody. And the last one, that is going to be the Star card, and it is a perfect continuation to the Lovers, because whatever choice you made, whatever person you start becoming a whole with, This either signifies an unfolding love, unconditional benevolent support that you're going to have, and it's signifying that, you know, the unfoldment of the situation, of this humongous event that took place and that changed your life moving forward, is going to start living up to your standards. And the tumultuous era you went through, probably, it's ending. It's no longer going to be in an effect. Whatever problems, like I said, you had from that era, no longer relevant, completely dissolved or resolved. And from there, only good things are waiting for you to happen. It's an amazing week in front of you. And the only way you can screw it up is if you do not allow the fourth horseman of the apocalypse here, the death, to take away what is already dead from your life. Just struggle against it, borrow its time, and you miss completely this humongous event from the week, this call from the universe. And from there, you just continue. It is the continuation of this tumultuous era. So at the very early stages of the week, see what works for you and what doesn't, and don't hesitate to let go of whatever wants to walk away from your life. So with that being said, Virgo, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys, May 17th up until May 23rd, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoyed it and you do liked it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.